Assalamu alaikum. You are welcome to my YouTube channel 5 W's of English Literature. My name is Musarrat and I will provide you easy, useful and interesting information about English literature using 5 W's. Today's caption is what? In the caption of what we will see what are the functions of literature. Function of literature means what does literature do or what is the role of literature. As we all know that literature is a collection of different written texts, it can be concluded that literature is the storehouse of human knowledge in a printed and accessible form. Literature is classified in two main functions. These are functions of literature. Number 1, primary functions. Number 2, secondary or subsidiary functions. Primary functions of literature are: number 1, to entertain and give pleasure to the reader. Number 2, to educate and heighten the awareness of the reader. First primary function of literature is to entertain and give pleasure to the reader. We can call this function as the function of power. Basically, function of power refers to the ability that literature has to move you in terms of your thoughts and emotions. For example, a poetry book can change your sad mood and give you pleasure. Number 2, to educate and heighten the awareness of the reader. We can call this function as the function of knowledge. Literature of knowledge refers to when literature functions to inform, educate, teach, especially values, messages, and themes. These are secondary functions of literature. Number 1, knowledge sharing. Number 2, upbringing. Number 3, communication. Number 4, entertainment. Number 5, self-development. Number 6, development of thought process. Number 7, shaping the aesthetic taste. Number 8, pleasure. First secondary function of literature is knowledge sharing. This is the most basic and important function of literature. We can learn many new things about the world with its help. We can fill ourselves with knowledge and become smarter. Number 2, upbringing. Literature affects the feelings and outlook of a person. Why do we read fairy tales in childhood? Well, mostly because they clearly distinguish between good and evil, which helps children to understand what is good and what is bad from early age. Thanks to artistic images, authors convey basic educational principles to the child. Number 3, communication. First of all, literature is the way of communication between reader and author. With the help of literature, author can convey his or her point of view to the reader. Also, a book can be a topic for discussion with your friends and acquaintances. Number 4, entertainment. Even though we live in the digital age with all forms of entertainment at our fingertips, a lot of people still enjoy reading books to entertain themselves. After all, books can take you anywhere without you even leaving your couch, and they can provide you with hours of fun. Number 5, self development. Literature helps us to develop ourselves. Thanks to books, articles, magazines, we have the opportunity to fill ourselves with new knowledge, cultivate good qualities, and strive for something more. Number 6, development of thought process. Our world is full of information, and not all of it is good and beautiful. But with the help of literature, we can transform bad memories into something beautiful. Thanks to literature, banal things can be turned into something artistic, poetic, and beautiful. Thanks to literature, we can study, be inspired, cry, laugh, enjoy, and just have a good time. Number 7, shaping the aesthetic taste. Keats said, "A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases." Literature helps us to form our own vision of beauty. It pleasantly influences us, changing our behavior in society and attitude towards people in general. Literature helps us to notice everything beautiful around us. Number 8, pleasure. We get pleasure every time from reading good verses, or beautiful work, or a book with a great plot, or other interesting facts and scientific literature. People spend a lot of time looking for something that really brings them pleasure, and literature is something that gives joy. Today's quote is, "Study serves for delight, for ornaments, and for ability," by Francis Bacon. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Thank you. Have a good time. Allah Hafiz.